As the leading providers of attack, assault, and heavy lift helicopters for the U.S. Defense Department, with a proven track record and demonstrated ability, Boeing and Sikorsky have joined forces to develop their advanced helicopter for the U.S. Army's Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft Competition, or FLRAA. The aircraft, named Defiant X, is a fully integrated aircraft representing the evolution of the military's most capable platforms. Designed for the Army's attack and assault missions and the long-range transportation, infiltration, and resupply missions, the Defiant X is uniquely suited to provide the warfighter with unmatched capabilities for the U.S. Army's various missions. Defiant X is an advanced utility helicopter and air assault weapon system that can fly low and fast. The land quickly, delivers soldiers to the objective area, and gets them out, all while evading the enemy in complex terrain. It's an agile, maneuverable aircraft that flies twice as far and twice as fast as the venerable Black Hawk helicopter it is designed to replace. Currently undergoing testing in a digital combat environment, the aircraft continues to prove itself the most survivable platform for mission requirements. Defiant X is purposefully designed for the U.S. Army's Future Long-Range Air Assault Competition, a top modernization priority, and will face off against Bell and Textron's V-280 tiltrotor aircraft. One of the Army's greatest strengths is its ability to project combat power across a battle space and deliver lethal effects at a time and place where the enemy least expects it. However, our nation's adversaries have modernized their capabilities to chip away at the Army's overmatch. They want to keep our troops from getting to important terrain or goals in the next war. The U.S. Army initiated the FLRAA program in 2019 as part of its Future Vertical Lift initiative to replace a portion of its assault and utility helicopter fleet. The FLRAA is intended to eventually replace the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, which has been in service for more than 4 decades. The Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft, or FLRAA, is a pre-major defense acquisition program that will develop and field the next generation of affordable vertical lift tactical assault and utility aircraft for the Army. Lockheed Martin, Sikorsky, and Boeing have built 90% of the U.S. Army's current military rotorcraft and have totaled more than 15 million flight hours. They've brought iconic military rotorcraft, including the Black Hawk, Chinook, and Apache. Defiant X is a complete weapon system that builds on the handling qualities and transformational capabilities proven by the team's technology demonstrator. The so-called Defiant X is a compound coaxial helicopter based on the partnership's earlier SB-1 Defiant design that first took flight in 2019. While it may look like an attack submarine had a baby with a Black Hawk, the Defiant X is a muscular troop carrier designed to insert U.S. forces into the most hostile of environments with increased speed and previously unseen versatility for a rotary wing aircraft. The SB-1 Defiant was essentially a bigger, badder version of Sikorsky's S-97 Raider, which had a unique coaxial rotor system designed to fly at twice the speed and range of today's conventional helicopters and offer advanced agility and maneuverability, according to Sikorsky and Boeing. Compared to the earlier SB-1 Defiant, the Defiant X offers enhancements to improve aerodynamics and reduce the thermal signature, as Sikorsky and Boeing said in a statement. Enhancements that will provide soldiers, quote, with increased maneuverability and survivability in high-threat air defense environments, allowing them to penetrate enemy defenses while reducing exposure to enemy fire. We are ready to deliver unparalleled capabilities backed by proven technologies that will truly transform the Army's mission today, with room to grow and adapt to the missions of tomorrow, said Andy Adams, Sikorsky Vice President of Future Vertical Lift. Quote, Defiant X not only includes a transformational aircraft, mission systems, and revolutionary sustainment solution, but also leverages Sikorsky's and Boeing's advanced manufacturing capabilities." End quote. Defiant X is purpose-built for a modernized army that requires expanded reach, survivability, and lethality, said Steve Parker, Vice President and General Manager of Boeing Vertical Lift. Quote, "This weapon system will give soldiers unequaled technological advantage and connectivity over adversaries in a multi-domain battle space." End quote. With its rigid coaxial rotor system and pusher propeller, Defiant X incorporates Sikorsky X2 technology to operate at high speeds while maintaining low speed handling qualities. This important ability gives soldiers more control and a better chance of staying alive in a high-threat air defense environment. This lets them break through enemy defenses while exposing themselves to less enemy fire. Defiant X will revolutionize the Army's air assault capability with limited tactics, techniques, procedures, training, and infrastructure changes while maintaining the Black Hawk helicopter footprint and tight formation capability flown today. Over 60 hours of flying experience, hundreds of hours of ground testing, and a following flight test campaign were all accumulated. The Defiant continued to do better than regular helicopters by flying at more than 245 knots higher than them. Its pusher propeller and stiff coaxial rotors let it reach those speeds. However, it lost out to Bell nonetheless. The V-280 is often called a cool design and the best of both worlds. The U.S. Army recently awarded a contract for its future long-range assault aircraft to Textron's Bell in what will be the largest helicopter purchased by the service in 40 years. However, this has prompted the other contractor in the FLRAA contest to lodge a fierce protest. Sikorsky, which Lockheed owns, sent a formal protest to the Government Accountability Office, or GAO, about the contract being given to Bell. Sikorsky's protest has brought the competition back to life since no work can be done until a decision is made. Even if Sikorsky loses this, it still has a chance to win the Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft, FARA. For the Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft contract, Sikorsky is promoting the Raider X based on the S-97 Raider, which has a similar configuration as Defiant, while Bell is promoting the 360 Invictus, a typical single main rotor design.